The Cold War era was marked not only by geopolitical tensions, but also by ideological clashes that extended to cultural expressions. Among the casualties of ideological censorship was J.R.R. Tolkien's epic fantasy works, including the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Silence Tales unravels the mystery behind why Tolkien's writings were banned in the USSR, shedding light on the intersections of literature, politics, and the ideological struggle of the Cold War. Documentary exploration. 1. The World of Middle-earth. The documentary sets the stage by introducing viewers to J.R.R. Tolkien's richly imagined world of Middle-earth. It explores the themes, characters, and cultural impact of The Lord of the Rings, emphasizing its universal appeal and resonance. 2. Soviet ideological landscape. Against the backdrop of the Soviet Union's ideological landscape, Silence Tales delves into the government's control over cultural expression. It examines the strict censorship policies that sought to shape literature and art in alignment with socialist realism and Marxist ideology. 3. Individualism vs. collectivism. The documentary explores the ideological clash between Tolkien's emphasis on individual heroism, free will, and the struggle against dark forces, and the Soviet emphasis on collectivism, societal progress, and the glorification of the proletariat. 4. Allegorical interpretations. Tolkien's works, though firmly rooted in fantasy, were sometimes interpreted allegorically by authorities in the USSR. Silence Tales examines how elements of resistance against oppressive powers in Middle-earth were seen as subversive and potentially encouraging dissent. 5. Religious undertones. Tolkien's Catholic faith infused his writings with moral and spiritual themes. The documentary explores how the Soviet Union's staunchly atheist stance contributed to the suspicion and suppression of Tolkien's works, which were perceived as carrying religious undertones. 6. Western cultural influence. Amidst the Cold War ideological rivalry, there was a deep-seated suspicion of Western cultural influences in the Soviet Union. Silence Tales delves into how Tolkien's works, originating from the West, were viewed with skepticism as potential vehicles for Western values and perspectives. 7. Fans and underground circulation. The documentary sheds light on the resilience of Tolkien's fans in the USSR who, despite the ban, sought to engage with his works. It explores the underground circulation of Tolkien's books, the risk enthusiasts took to share his stories, and the impact of this cultural resistance. Legacy and reflection. Silence Tales concludes by reflecting on the enduring legacy of Tolkien's ban in the USSR. The documentary invites viewers to consider the broader implications of ideological censorship during the Cold War, emphasizing the power of literature to transcend political boundaries and inspire the human imagination, even in the face of suppression.